told me all I want is you. Come over here, baby. You know you make me go crazy. Now, baby, don't be shy. You better cross the line.
Look at the legs.
I'm gonna love you right. All I want is you.
She sounds good.
I am so proud and honored and humbled.
Welcome, people, thems. So this is very late on a Wednesday. Well, technically, because it's Thursday morning now. But this has been, since I saw it kind of flash up on my Instagram, it's been on my list to look at. Of course, I am talking about the illustrious, the incomparable Miss Christina Aguilera. So yeah, man, I kind of noticed over the last month or so, if not like a bit before that, probably a little bit before that actually, that she was looking a little bit like her old self. Because the last kind of time I saw Christina Aguilera, so I've actually seen Christina Aguilera in concert as well, and that was probably like a couple of years ago in Birmingham, if you can tell by my accent. And she was like, it was great, like it was really, really, really good. And I've been a fan since I was like 14, 15, like I loved the Stripped album. I thought she was just incredible. And when she popped on the scene with Genie, I'm a genie in a bottle, you gotta rub me right. I thought she was sick. I thought she slayed it. And you know, what a girl wants, what a girl needs. And what else was there? Here I am, babe. Come over here, baby. All I want is now, baby, don't be shy. You better cross the line. I'm gonna love you right, 'cause all I want. What else was there? When I'm lost in the rain, let the dew ball around me. You will turn it all around, yes. And when you're down, you're there, pushing me to the top. Yeah, I'm a big Christina Aguilera fan. Nobody wants to be lonely. Nobody wants to cry. Tune. So yeah, I mean, there's loads. There's absolutely loads of tunes from her, and you know, to watch her in concert, to do some of them, it was just incredible to see. And like, 'cause I've seen that she's been, like, she looks like she did when she was like first on the scene. Now I know some people are saying it's Ozempic or whatever. I have got no idea. But all I saw was, I thought she looked good. That's just my honest opinion. I think it looked good. And then I saw that she's come out with some like 25th anniversary thing where people are saying that the vocals are vocalizing. So listen, let's waste no time. Let's waste no more time. Yeah, and let's see exactly what is going on. I think the last thing I saw before I saw her in concert, maybe just after, was her being a judge on The Voice, I think it was. Although I saw recently like a clip of her being shady, is what they said, and I was like, what? And I did watch it and did think, oh, actually, I think she was critiquing someone, and allegedly, like the critique she was giving her was like just seemed a little bit unfair. And like she was talking about the fact that I'm talking to you, not even looking in my eyes, but whatever and stuff. And it did come across a little bit like, what's the problem? Yeah, I need to find that video and dig it out, because I need to find out a little bit more about that. I mean, it doesn't really matter for this video, but you like to think that people are nice, do you know what I mean? And I've always thought she's nice, but I guess who really knows? I mean, we don't know these people. We don't know these people. Okay, right, so I'm so excited. So it's through Spotify. For a special performance celebrating the okay.
You're all I need. but you keep me waiting all night long. Oh, I know you know, so baby don't pretend you won't keep me guessing if you don't wanna play this game with you, baby. Listen to me. All I want is you. Come over here, baby. You know you make me go crazy. Now, baby, don't be shy. You better cross the line.
Look at the legs.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
love you right. All I want is you.
She sounds good.
I am so proud and honored and humbled to be celebrating 25 years of my very first album. To not only be able to embody the music today reimagined, I get to do it with many of my musical family and supporters along the way. We're here to share stories, sing songs. So come on this ride with us now.
I'm absolutely blown away. I can't get over what she looks like. Sorry. And she sounds good. Ooh. She's off. Okay.
I feel like I've been locked up tight for a century of lonely nights, waiting for someone to release me. Baby, licking your lips and blowing kisses my way, but I don't mean I'm gonna give it away. Baby, baby, baby. My body's saying let's go. But my heart is saying what? If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. Gotta make a big impression. Gotta like what you. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gotta rub me the right way, honey.
Hey.
I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. You're just fading in the lights on low. Just one more dance and then we're gonna go. Waiting for someone who needs me.
I'm gonna sing, Christina.
Raising up the speed of light, but that don't mean it's gotta be tonight. Baby, baby, baby. My body's saying let's go. But my heart is saying what? If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. The right way. If you wanna be with me,
The single Kelly.
make a big impression.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
Oh my god, that
That's
was
a
amazing.
vibe.
Thank
That's
you
a
so
vibe.
much. Oh my god,
Where
I
did
love
Pop
it.
up from?
Woo! So I can't believe I have somebody very special here today. Actually, I wouldn't be here and sitting on this couch if it wasn't for this incredible person who was the very first one to believe in me and give me a chance. I can't even believe it because they're surprising me with this. So I'm not like looking at the watch. But this is the man that also birthed X-Tina, Ron Fair. Yes, everybody, applaud for Ron Fair. Oh my God, you look exactly the same. This is crazy. Oh, this is going to be a really emotional day. Thank you so much for coming here.
I'll have to choke back tears, but to begin with what you said, about believing in you.
Yeah.
It's a two-way street with what I do, which is sign artists, make records, believe in people, but you also believed in me. Your harmonic gift, you're great. You just showed it again on this beautiful church version of Come On Over. Being able to jump on ad-libs and hear melodies and have these chords still inspire you after all these years and be able to do that. It's a superpower. I'll tell the story. This little girl who I was passed a note by the president of the label. I was an A&R guy. And it literally said, I think she's good. What do you think? I took a meeting with you, and I think you were 16. And I said, I want you to sing. And you said, what do you mean? Like sing? Like right now, right here? And I said, yeah, sing.
Office.
So you said, I'm going to sing a song from The Preacher's Wife soundtrack.
Yeah, I did.
By Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
So it was a tiny little New York office, and you sang that song like you were at Carnegie Hall, and I was in the 45th row.
Wow.
And I realized I am in the presence of some serious
Greatness.
greatness right here. And it's a superpower.
I love you.
And then the story unfolds, right?
Right. I was trying to get shopped to labels and whatnot, trying to do these demos, and we ended up hearing them, but I did them with Heather, who was just like, what? We've been friends since I was 16. How many years is that now? Like over 25, but should we have her come in now?
Have it come
Heather, come on in here. Oh my God, look at this reunion right now.
Okay, so I'll tell the story.
It's good to see people. I don't know who they are, but
Christina Aguilera, your management at the time approached my then production partner Rob Hoffman and me. You guys needed a demo. You needed a demo to take around to labels. We met for the first time on the phone, and you were in Pittsburgh, and we were in LA, and we were talking about what kind of songs would we need for this demo. We all knew we need some kind of big ballad. We need a big ballad so we can hear this voice.
I turned
said,
to
you know,
you.
I just wrote one actually. I just was working on one. We'll finish it, put it on a tape, and send it to you. That's
okay.
it. And you said,
Don't know
no,
what to
no,
tell
no,
her.
I want to hear it right now. Let me hear it now. Well,
Let me hear the ballad.
yeah, let me hear my ballad. Rob held the phone up. I played it on this like electric piano, and right away, like as soon as it was done, you said, "That's my song. I want that song. Please don't give it to anyone else. You know, you know what you want. You know what's going to showcase your voice." And it was kind of like, wow, she seems way too young to already kind of have that assuredness. Like you just kind of you knew.
I couldn't
Prince,
believe
people.
how emotional
Prince.
I got yesterday rehearsing it with you. I want to thank you because honestly, I don't think you knew how much your friendship impacted me as a woman. And I was just a young girl, and I literally was in LA, and I literally had no one there. You took me under your wing and your arm like a big sister. And I really appreciate that. And just when I started doing rehearsal with you, and I started just like being back in my body and remembering that little girl that like felt the world so massively, and feeling like this song helped me own my own space in what I was feeling was really, it still moves me so much. Thank you for that.
Wow.
And thank you for letting me have it, Ron.
It was a
How many
perfect match.
people?
I mean, the way you sing the song is a
41.
perfect match for your voice. But also, like, the whole climate around the first album was very genuine.
Yeah.
Like, we were just
there
doing what we
was.
thought was right without really contriving it.
Yeah.
So, Heather,
Yes.
you wrote Obvious by yourself, right? And are you going to, like, play it together? I've never heard you play the song.
Yeah, we've never.
Yeah, this is
We've
the-
never played.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It certainly
Let's do
means
it.
a lot to me.
I'd like to hear it.
Excuse me. Oh, obvious. I don't know this song.
Can you hear it in my voice? Was it something I let slip? Does the whole world know? Isn't it obvious? I'm the one who's in control.
Wow.
Now I'm acting like a fool. Do my feelings show? Is my face the glow? Oh, isn't it obvious that I don't know what I'm doing anymore? I'm feeling like a little girl, caught up in emotions. I'm out of control. Isn't it obvious?
Wow.
Oh, suddenly these emotions in control of my heart. Can you feel it in my eyes? Oh, every glance, every smile must give me away. 'Cause I feel so much I can't hide. Oh, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm feeling like a little girl, caught up in emotions. I'm out of control. Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious?
Dude. That's amazing. I turn to you.
When I'm lost in the rain, in your eyes I know I'll find the light to light my way. When I'm scared, losing ground, when our world is going crazy, you can turn it all around. Hey.
You better sing, Christina.
When I'm down, you're there, pushing me to the top. Yeah. Giving me faith, taking me through the night. Oh, yeah. For the sleep from the storm. For a love to keep me safe and warm. I turn to you for the strength, for the will to carry on, for everything that's true. I turn to you. Oh, yeah. For the arms to be my shelter through to you.
Christina Aguilera is out here. Like,
I'm so thrilled, everybody, that we have an extremely special guest today to join us for such a special song. The one and only
wow.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I've heard so much about this lady.
Oh my God, you look so like cozy and cute and
I'm very
sexy
fuzzy.
and
Fuzzy.
yes,
I'm
love it.
freaking out, as I'm sure you already know this. But I just want to like get into a few different things and start off by saying that I think the first time I ever heard your voice was my mom. Thank you to my mother. Played me a video of you singing at 8 years old, A Sunday Kind of Love.
Oh, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and that was just like the most inspiring thing for me ever to see as like a young girl that wanted to sing but just like didn't know I could do it at that age at all, and definitely couldn't like that.
Was it like the Star Search video?
Yeah.
I want a Sunday.
Yeah. It was.
It's a good song. It's a great
But
song.
like you were a child. Like I just, it was like, how is that coming out of that body? And it was like the main reason that I started singing and that I wanted to become a singer. So I'm just so grateful. My main question, I guess I wanted to know was, how did you know this specific project? Like, how did you know that it was finished?
This one, well, it was a very different time in music, but I was just eager. I was excited to have gotten my record deal and to be making an album in the first place. So it was a time where the label sort of made the choices. So I don't know, if it was up to me, I'd probably have had more ballads or something. I was still exploring like who I wanted to be as an artist, what style of music, but everything happens for a reason and a time and a place, because I'm not sure, had I been able to do anything I wanted with this first album, that I would be able to go on and make Stripped and all of those songs that were so personal and specific. So everything leads you to the next place in your life, and it's so important to experience, whether it's good or bad or messy or great, you know.
If this was a messy album for you, then that's very impressive, because there's a lot of hits on this one. What song would you say from this record stands the test of time now to you, like feels like something that feels like it still resonates with you a lot?
I guess Reflection, actually. People love that song so much because it's so about, you know, not being seen, you know, and that's been a part of my career so much, and like trying to always just find yourself and listen to the inner you has just been a tried and true, and that's what Reflection, I think, is about. It's fun when you get to reimagine the music. Like even like doing this with you is just so creatively thrilling and just exciting, just to hear it live through other people. You know, I think that's really so special, and to hear your interpretation of What a Girl Wants, and just your inflections on it, and to hear your gift on this song. And it's almost like passing it on to new generations. I mean, that's what I love most about music.
I would love to sing this song.
Let's do it.
Did I just invite myself? No, I have a mic.
Please.
So it was planned.
Oh, where did these come from?
I like Sabrina Carpenter. She comes across really nicely. Like, okay.
I wanna thank you for giving me time to breathe. Like a rock, you waited so patiently while I got it together, while I figured it out. I only looked, but I never touched, 'cause in my heart was a picture of us holding hands, making plans.
Is she a country
And it's
artist?
lucky for me you understand what a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy and sets you free. I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever keeps me in your arms. I'm thanking you for giving it to me.
She sounds countryish.
Now, Christina, show us what the girls want.
Love you, Sabrina.
There was a time I was blind, I was so confused. Ran away just to hide it all from you. Baby, you know me better than I knew myself. They say if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours going back and reflecting on the last 25 years. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to my band. Thank you for everyone who is here and had something to do with this. Sabrina, I love you. What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever keeps me in your arms. I'm thanking you for knowing exactly.
Wow.
Love you. Look at me. You may think you see who I really am, but you'll never know me. Every day it's as if I play a part. Now I see if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? I am now in a world where I have to hide my heart in what I believe in, but somehow I will show the world what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am. Oh, who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know? Must I pretend that I'm someone else for all time? When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
I'm actually in actual awe. I don't understand what I've just seen here. I feel like is that, was that even just real? Like, that's got to be the best that I've heard Christina Aguilera sing, like, in recent years. Like, at all. Like, and these are songs that she sung 25 years ago that she's absolutely nailing. Like, she's hitting notes I didn't even expect it to even go for. I thought she'd just modulate it down, and like, I was not expecting her to kind of like Reflection, I Turn to You. Those are some big tunes. Some big vocal tunes that she absolutely chopped and slayed on. And is it just me? Like, but she low-key slayed every part of that and was sat cross-legged on a sofa, barefoot. Dude, that's because when I went to go see her in concert, I remember saying to my friend, I was like, oh, it was good. There were certain notes that she wasn't doing, or like trying to go for. In this, it felt like it was like you'd taken a hand and slipped it into a perfectly fitting glove, or that maybe you'd worn like, you know, many years ago, or Cinderella had taken her big size 8s and slipped them into that glass slipper, and it was just the snuggiest of fits. Like, that was so warm. I don't know whether this is something that Spotify have done before, like, and they've like other 25 years of celebration for other artists or something similar in a room like that. Like, but everything about that, like the color scheme, like what, if anything as well, I think one of the things that was just striking me the most, I just couldn't stop staring at her. She was like, I cannot believe that you're 41. Like, you look like you when you came on the scene. And also, some people have said that she looks kind of weird now or whatever because she's had so much work done. And look, I'm no cosmetic surgeon, and I'm not here to judge. Like, as long as it doesn't look like, you know, got like, I don't know, you're melting or something like that. Like, and even then, actually, even if you were melting, it's got nothing to do with me. It's not my face. I mean, I may say something to someone, but it's not really my concern. But for me, I think she looks good. Like, I can't get over just the smoothness of every aspect of her face. Her hair, her size, like even her frame is so like. Well, at one point she stood up, like, because I remember when she was younger, I always used to say that she's got like I don't know what you describe it, like when she stands, her legs kind of go a little bit bit like, is it bow? Is it, you'd say that? But not massively, but like just there's like a little kind of arch in her legs and stuff. But even when she stood, you could really see it. I haven't really noticed that in a long time. I just cannot go over what she looks like. It's like she's bathed in like the Lazarus pool or something, and she's just gone back, because I'm looking at her and looking at the people she brought on, like the Rob Fane guy and the lady that wrote Obvious and stuff. And I'm just looking at I'm just like, how do you look like that? 41. Dude, she looks amazing. So whatever she's doing, yeah, fair play to her, because she probably feels confident and amazing, and as she should. But putting the looks and stuff to one side, like her vocals, it's just incredible. I can't get over what I was just seeing. It's just so, like you said, that you've reimagined some of these songs in like the best way. It still feels like home, but they're like, there's a different like vibe to them. You know, Genie in a Bottle, like, I know we were just talking about that. She did that tune, which was just like, what? And you know, What a Girl Wants, to do that song. I've forgotten all the songs she did now. But when she moved from the middle, like, to go and sit on the sofa with the no shoes and the cross foot, I'm just like, how do you still sound like that? Like, amazing backing vocalist as well. I'm still certain that one of those guys was Jason Derulo, but I don't think actually was. That whole vibe, like, if I don't know how many of those Spotify concerts have done, but like, there need to be more of those. That was such an intimate like vibe. And I know that there's places that like the Colours and Vivo and that kind of stuff. So I don't know whether Spotify are kind of competing with that, because I've never seen a Spotify concert like that before. But I'm absolutely blown away by how amazing she sounded. And it's really interesting that I started this off by talking about this like really shady video that I saw of her and this contestant and stuff. But then watching her and talking about like her journey and, you know, thanking these people and the fact that she had no one, like, you know, as a viewer that's viewed like obviously her and Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera and Ryan Gosling, you know, they all came from that Mickey Mouse Club thing. And you'd think that like people that started off in that kind of very public, very like performative, like starting life would just, you know, still be cool and friends and stuff. So it's just really horrible to hear that she didn't have anyone, and just how humble she seems about like her success, where she was, who she is now. It's incredible to hear other people talk about her talent. I think for me, I've never had it in doubt that Christina Aguilera's vocals were just divine. Like, I've always rated her seeing her sing live. Not to make it a contest, but obviously the media was always putting Britney against Christina. And when I was younger, I was always like Britney may have, I don't know, like the presence that, you know, everyone's kind of lusting for Britney or whatever. And she just seemed to have this amazing like dancing stage presence or whatever. But for me, Christina always had the vocals, like always. It wasn't even a question. It's not even a debate at that point. And it's just, it's just incredible to see that so many years later, you know, nearly 3 decades later, that you can still pull off some of your biggest and hardest songs. You can still sit down there and sing them on the floor. That's actually bonkers. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. There's so many people out there that can't even sing their own songs now. Never mind 3 decades down the line. And to do it looking so fine, like Sabrina Carpenter again. I don't really know anything about her. I know her name, and I know that people have spoken a lot about her, and she's actually on my list to react to. I just don't know her. So that's the first time I've actually seen her speak. It's the first time I've heard her sing. Like, she's really beautiful. Like, she's really, really beautiful. And she's got a really nice like manner to her as well, which I love that whole story about her inspiration and stuff. But her singing voice, it's like, I don't know. I think I'd have to hear some of her own songs, I guess, but like, it's definitely nice. Like, I mean, like, I think because there's just been so much like hype around this Sabrina Carpenter name. Like, I've heard this name so much. I don't know. I don't know if I expected more from it, but like, it was still really nice. Like, I still thought she had a really, really nice voice, and again, like a bit of a country twang. So is she a country artist then, or her roots country? How I just got that completely wrong. I don't know, but I just thought it was really nice to see them performing. And she's clearly a big fan of Christina Aguilera as well, so that's also really cool. Yeah, man, I loved it. I could have watched another hour and a half of that easily. Like, gone into the stripped album, some more special guests. Like, that's just really reignited my fire for how much, like, I loved Christina Aguilera back in the day. Like, really, really loved it. I used to rinse that stripped album, rinsed it. So, and then I think I've said this before in my other videos, like, I had her performance of I Turn to You at Men Strike Back, and like, I used to watch that all the time. And also she performed At Last that night as well. And honestly, I know people say that it's like some parts of it are over singing, but I was just always in awe that you could do all of these vocal acrobatics with your voice, just a microphone and a piano. Yeah, love her. Absolutely loved that, and I thought that was amazing. I would love to know what you guys thought of this. What do you make of the physical transformation that she's clearly had? But mostly, what did you think of the vocal performance? What do you think of the duet? Are there any songs that you wish she could have done? What was your favourite one that she did on this one? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you very much. And if you want access to my reactions before they come to YouTube, because they always go to Patreon first, then head over to Patreon, which is a great way to help support the channel, and you get more access to me. So, but for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next.